Great.
We live Mel Night Sports in the building. Co-host Micah, and it is the Red Corner Podcast, the strongest, the leanest, the fittest, the meanest podcast on
Just
YouTube.
read your title and I don't like it.
And that's what it's for. That's what it's for. Well, we're gonna start with something. We're gonna start with some boxing. We're gonna start with some boxing. Um, so big news. Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder are on the same card, but they're not fighting each other.
What have you seen?
Which makes no sense at all. I for one, I'm furious personally.
Yeah,
I'm absolutely disappointed.
Have you seen those videos, bro? By those Canadian dudes for your entertainment?
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But wait. But it's absolutely just shameful that first of all, I blame Joshua all the way fully through. He has showed Deontay Wilder has pursued this guy, and I think this is the first time they've ever been in the same room with each other. There's a picture because Deontay Wilder just went to Saudi Arabia, and
who are they fighting? They're not fighting each other.
Anthony Joshua. Okay, get this. Anthony Joshua is fighting Otto Wallen, which Deontay Wilder knocked out years ago. And Deontay Wilder is fighting Joseph Parker, which he was supposed to fight years ago, but that guy popped dirty, so they cancel the fight. So I think so they're gonna fight. And that's happened to Wilder multiple times where dudes has popped dirty right before they fight him because they're trying to get some type of obviously illegal edge. But and people are mad at Deontay Wilder for not taking the fight after the guy was found cheating. Realize that. Mm-hmm. Again, boxing fans are trash, but
boxing is trash right now. Boxing is in a bad spot, bro.
A very bad spot.
Boxing is in a.
I blame the fans. Horrible. I blame the fans.
mean, I don't blame the fan. I blame the organizations because they don't do what the fans want.
The thing is, we don't demand it enough. That's the issue.
I don't know. I guess.
You know what I'm saying? Like in UFC, right? Mm-hmm. You put your money where your mouth is, right?
Over my drink, yeah.
If I'm gonna give you a hypothetical. If Dana White started giving us fights that we didn't want, that we didn't ask for, do you think the pay-per-view sales would tank?
For sure.
Right? Do you think all around support for the UFC would take a dive?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm trying to think of an example. Man. I guess one example. But they adjust though. They adjust. I guess one example was Alexa Grasso and Valentina Shevchenko. Nobody really wanted. I guess nobody wanted to see that fight. It wasn't.
The second fight or the first one in general?
The second fight.
No one wanted to see that.
It wasn't a pay-per-view.
No, all right, but I see. Here's my thing about that, right? And I get. Well, I'm not sure what direction you're going with, and I might agree with you or not, but to me, if you are a champion and you have at least 2 successful, dominating defenses, I think you are entitled to a rematch.
Yeah,
and I think personally that the UFC or maybe the UFC fighters need to start putting that stuff in the contract because in boxing there's rematch clauses. If I lose the belt, I get an immediate rematch. Yeah. You don't want to sign the contract, then it is what it is, right? But if you want the chance, you got to beat me twice. But
the rematch is more based off your performance as a champ.
Overall, or just the fight?
Overall, your performance as a champion.
Right. And so, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
But the thing is, they can't do that in the UFC because it holds up the division. You can do that in boxing because, these guys, what, they fight like what, once a year.
Yeah, most of the time,
You know, you
once
have
a year.
space. You have
Yeah.
space. You have space to be like, okay, fine, I'll fight twice this year. Most fighters in the
Well,
UFC, bro, like they're fighting, you know, 3, 4 times a year. And so like it's very difficult to say, they stay active. They have to stay active. So, it's very difficult to be like, a rematch clause in between all the fight. And it also it holds up the division essentially is why,
yeah,
you can't have it.
I think it's a little bit different for UFC, and the main reason is because there's only one belt, right? With boxing, there's four belts, so it's like if one champion is being held up, there's still three other belts that you could possibly that you could either be looking forward to watching for, or try to get it yourself, right? So I
Mhm.
think definitely that's a difference as well. But
Yeah.
for the most part, though, I mean, bro, like that's what a champion like. I just think it's you deserve it. And if you
Yeah.
deserve anything, you deserve a chance to redeem yourself because you've already proven to yourself that clearly I belong in this bracket, right?
Mhm.
That's what I think. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, I
even
mean, I
I
I
like to
think it's
do.
different. I think it is different if you're a champ. I mean, if you're a champ like Volkanovski or a champ like Izzy, or like how Jose Aldo was a champ, or like how, or like how Max Holloway was a champ, or even the way he's fighting right now, then yeah, you should have, you know, you should rematch some. There should be a rematch, I guess, but it's like the rematch is gonna be like I said, bro, they're doing what the fans want. So the
Right,
rematch is going
right,
to be based off whether or not the fans
right,
want to see
right,
a rematch.
right. And most of the time, well, I didn't really know about the Grasso fight. I didn't really pay attention to it. I guess,
Yeah, I know. That's
you
why.
know, yeah. I didn't even watch the second fight.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
I
why.
know it. Mm,
And it was free. That's the thing. Like
yeah,
it wasn't even a pay per view.
right,
Like
right.
it
Well, they
was.
must have. Well, the thing is, bro. Valentina had two close decisions in back to back, right? She had Tyler
Mhm.
Santos, and then she went ahead and who'd she fight? Was it Alex Grasso next?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, not to take anything away from her. I definitely think she definitely deserved the rematch. She's been a dominant
They fight
champion.
each other again because this rematch
Oh,
was a draw.
again. Oh,
I mean, they
God.
may fight each other again, but the rematch was a draw.
Yeah, it was a draw. It was a draw. Yeah, yeah. So I mean, I don't know, but I get your point of view though. I
It
definitely get
shouldn't
your
have
point
been
of
though.
view.
It
You
shouldn't have
think
been.
you
The
think the
judges.
Valentino one?
Yeah, she did. I mean, the judges messed up that I can't remember what the exact scorecards were. I'd have to look at them, but they messed up that decision. I mean, it went 5. They messed up that decision though. Should have been Valentina.
Yeah, I think I
Um,
watched it. I think Alex Grasso. I don't know what she was doing. Either she didn't train enough, or you know what, though. But it doesn't surprise me enough because the first fight, Valentino was winning. I think that Grasso had more dog in her, but Valentina was winning.
Grosso caught her. Grosso essentially, she caught her on her spin. She just timed it perfectly.
Yeah,
Hopped
yeah,
on her back.
yeah, yeah.
And, got the finish.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean,
She
you could
jumped
tell
on it.
at the end of the second fight, it was a draw, and Alexa Grosso raised her hand, and Valentina looked disappointed, pissed because, she knew she won. And also, she like I think they both know what happened. I think
Well, same thing that
Al
Fury did. But the thing about Fury is Fury knew he would win regardless of what happened. He decided to not get knocked out. He
Mhm.
just had to get just if they told him, bro, they said, look, you better not get knocked out because if you do, we can't save you. But as long as you make it to the 10th round, he knew that. So I'm not suggesting that the same thing's happening in the UFC, but I mean, if at the same time, it could also be, on the other hand, it could also be that her just believing in herself, right?
Mhm.
But I guess you always know if you lose. Like I always know if I lose a round. You know what I'm saying? Even in sparring, I always know. I'm like, damn, like yeah, he like. I've only been really outboxed once, and that was That was near the one of the last times I actually started going. But I got all boxed, and I was just so out of. I don't know what it was. I just so rusty. And then the next day I ran 3 miles. And I came back and I'm like, okay. This should not. And I'm like, I vowed that should not happen again. And I did much better. But but you always know when you've got someone's got the best of you. You know what I'm saying? You always know.
Yeah, I mean, Alexa was lucky to get the draw,
Yeah,
essentially.
yeah, of course,
She
of
was
course.
lucky to get the draw, and she knew that, and she retains her belt,
Yeah,
obviously, if that
exactly. She's good.
happens.
She's good. She as long as she keeps her belt, bro, she's Gucci. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Which but do you think she's gonna be? Do you think she has a good reign as a champion if they don't fight again? Because Valentina is getting old, and now you fought her twice now, and now she knows what to expect. So you know,
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I don't know. I mean, I think she could beat a lot of the girls in the top 5 or the top 10. Obviously the top 10, but the top 5, yeah. I don't know. She would probably have issues with Talia Santos though. She
well,
probably would
Santos
have
is out. Remember now?
Yeah, yeah. She would probably have issues with her.
Yeah,
Uh
I would probably put money on Santos. To be honest with you. But
yeah,
man,
yeah,
Grosso is good looking. She is a
yeah, yeah.
good looking woman, man. And she only
Yeah.
30? Damn.
She got pretty feet too.
This guy. Damn, bro. Nah, she looked good
No,
as hell.
no, I'm saying that there was this one video where I think she was doing a there's a clip of it. She was doing a live stream, and I guess
Love
somebody on the
fighters.
live stream like kept telling her to show her feet.
She
And so
showed it?
yeah,
She's about to pay for that.
it
Pay
was
for
funny.
that. Nah, I'm not
It's
doing
funny.
that.
I'm not paying for no pictures of nobody's feet, bro. That's crazy. Nah, that's crazy. I'm not paying for any pictures of anybody. But I mean,
Yeah,
shoot,
she cute,
bro.
man.
Like,
She cute.
yeah, yeah. Zhang Weili, Zhang Weili would give her problems. Dude, her and Aaron Blanchfield would be a hell of a fight.
Oh, I
That
think I remember her. Yeah.
Bro, that would be a
Yeah,
hell of a fight.
that would be good.
Cause
Her and
Zhang, I
Paige
mean,
Van Zandt together on OnlyFans. That would be a hell of a fight.
bro, shut the
Hell of a
hell up.
fight. Hell of a fight, bro. Y'all don't
No,
think
I
so?
said I said Zhang Weili. I meant Aaron Blanch. I meant because Zhang Weili
Wait,
is
wait.
actually in the
Oh, she
is
below?
no, she's in strawweight. I said Zhang Weili. I meant Aaron Blanchfield. I
How
just
did
meant
you
to
get
say her.
that mixed up?
Pound for pound.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah, she's in the pound for pound rankings. But damn, she's number 1 pound for pound. Is Alexa Grasso.
so who?
Um
Aaron Blanchfield.
Yeah, Aaron Blanchfield is so good, bro. Very talented. Very talented.
Yeah, you could just look at
Y-
her face. You're like, damn, man, she's not hot, so she gotta be a good fighter.
Bro, we're going to get demonetized.
No, we're not.
You want to get monetized. You need to stop. Put,
Chill, 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 chill. Nah, we good. We good.
hold on.
Okay, here she look good. Here she look good. Here she look good.
Bro, I'm not doing this no more. I'm not even
Who else is there in that division?
I'm saying I would say what's her name? Jakugian and
How the hell do you spell that?
Jessica Andrade. She
So wait,
just
Dern got destroyed, right? She
she
got knocked
just
out.
She did get knocked out. She got knocked out
Damn,
in the 3rd or
damn.
no, in the 2nd, in the 2nd. She got
I
knocked out in
want.
the
I
3rd round.
like. Yeah. I mean, I know she's going through a crazy divorce.
I can't remember exactly what round. No, yeah, Jess Andrade is going through divorce, I think.
No, no, no. Dern is, bro.
Or
Dern
was
is,
it Ern?
and Dern's
I remember I heard
husband. Yeah, Dern's husband is taking half her shit. Yeah, yeah, boys, we up, man.
insane.
We up. You know what I'm saying? We winning.
Oh god, what was I about to look up? Uh what was I about to look up? I totally forgot. Um Aaron Blanchfield, Caitlin Jakubian. Oh, right. Hold on. UFC 295. I was about to look up what round this ended in because I don't remember off the top of my head. Top. Oh yeah, round two. That's right. Because none of the fights went longer than 2 rounds in the
Damn.
main card.
Damn. So yeah, I
Yeah,
did watch. I did watch. Okay, let's start off with Tom Aspinall.
yeah.
Tom Aspinall and the guy, the kid,
Hmm.
Herkovich or Survey Pavlovich.
Pavlovit. Yeah,
Pavlovich. Oh man, what can I say, man? It wasn't even close, right? I mean, clearly, if it was close, it would have been a longer
it
fight,
was.
right?
It was.
It was competitive while it lasted, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, it was. Sergey started landing, bro. Sergey started landing. Then
Yeah.
Tom. Thing is about Tom, bro. Tom is so fast.
He's fast and
For a
he's
heavy
slick. He's
for a
very slick.
heavyweight, so
Uh-huh.
fast, man. So fast. And the way I saw that
Good head
fight,
movement.
bro, I did not see that fight going very long. I saw it going into the second max. I saw it going into the second max. Cause I don't think that Tom's speed was going to be there the entire time.
Oh, you thought he'd
Um,
die out?
yeah, I thought he would die out, thought he would get slower, and then Sergey is gonna start, his timing is gonna be, his shots were gonna be easier to time,
Right.
you know?
You
Or
saw
I
his head
thought,
movement, man. That head movement was good. He has
yeah,
a,
yeah, yeah.
I mean, he was a professional boxer, right? Pretty
Uh,
sure. He started off as a professional boxer. That's what I read.
mhm.
And
Yeah.
you could see it. You could definitely. I mean, the leg kick, the first leg kick was devastating as well. You know what I'm saying? So that was a good matchup. I definitely don't see him beating John Jones. Just being completely honest with
Nah,
you.
I mean, I
Um,
don't think John Jones is gonna fight again, but I don't see really anybody in that division beating John Jones. I mean, prime Stipe has the best chance of beating John Jones, but Stipe's not prime
Prime
Stipe
anymore.
anymore.
Exactly. So Stipe is a firefighter as well, correct?
Yeah,
So did he do that? So like he actively does that.
I think so. Yeah.
Wow, imagine working with Stipe and you're a firefighter. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that's a big dude too, man. That's a big dude, Stipe Miocic. Excuse me.
Bless you. But the main thing I want to get in, well, not the main thing, but one thing I want to talk about is that Alex Pereira has some terrible defense in UFC. What I've seen this guy get hit with,
Mhm.
the amount of he is there to be hit. He is there to be hit. And personally, his offense is his defense,
Yeah.
but I think his biggest attribute, and I think if he doesn't have it, and I think if he didn't have this power, he would not even be in conversation.
Oh no, for sure.
He gets hit so much. I was watching the jury fight, and man, I was really. I mean, the first round was, of course, I probably no. I would give it to jury because he came back at the end and he could had some control time, and
I mean, yeah, he got up
though
though.
yeah, he did get up. He did get up. That was a close round, but I still give it to Jerry. I still give it to him. The closer round though, if it went to the other round, if it went to Alex, I wouldn't be surprised either. But in that second round, bro, I mean, but again, he got knocked out. You know what I'm saying? So there's not too
Mhm.
much I can say, but at the same time, he was
It was a
doing
bit
really
early.
good.
It got stopped, I think, a bit early,
Yeah, I think
but
it definitely was an early stoppage. Definitely was an early stoppage. Um, but Alex has proved that his power is just most because he got dropped. Like it was a bad dropping.
mhm.
Though he wasn't completely gone, I think it definitely if he didn't stop that fight, I think it definitely goes into third for sure. I don't think he would have finished him personally. Maybe, but I mean I definitely think he would have been able to keep going.
I think that the stoppage was early, but I don't think that it necessarily would have been.
Any different.
I don't think that. I think he just wasn't out yet, but
Yeah.
I didn't really see. I felt like he was going to finish him right there.
Like in a couple more seconds type of thing.
Yeah.
Could have. Could have. I think personally, I think he would have recovered a little bit because the way that they were falling down, it would have been
Mm.
if Jury was, you know, lucid enough to maneuver his way back under Alex, he would have been able to get out of the way. Whether he was able to completely fully recover in that short amount of time, we don't know. but I
The
think he
thing
would have
is,
been able to. But
he proved that he can get up from Yuri's ground game,
yeah,
and or for for with Yuri on top of him, he can get up. And the thing is, those takedowns they get harder as the fight goes on. They get harder to secure because you're more tired. Also, guys like more slippery, so he's harder to hold on to because you're sweaty.
yeah, that
And so
reminds me of Masvidal and what Gilbert said about him. Do you remember that?
what? Oh, that
He
he
said
was what? That he was.
he was super lotioned up. They
Oh
put
yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
mad lotion on him.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
That's
those
funny.
guys. I mean, those they do a lot of stuff, man. To
To
I'm
get
not
the
saying
advantage.
everybody. I'm not saying everybody does that, but it's called greasing. And so a lot of guys will like put on lotion or I'm lagging really bad. Holy cow! A lot of guys will put on lotion. Guys will bathe in mineral oil, so your skin actually appears dry, but once you start to sweat, it like gets absorbed in your pores. But and then when you start to sweat, it starts to come out, and you're just like real slippery.
Damn, is that illegal or can can you
No,
legally
it's
do
not
that?
illegal. I
Damn, bro, I
mean,
would do that, bro. I would do that, bro. Hey, bro, you feel me? Like, see, I don't personally, I don't. I guess it's kind of cheating.
it's not it's an exploit. Like in video games, they have like you know they have like dead ass like cheating, like you just excuse me, like dead ass cheating, like you just copied and pasted a like aimbot into your game to like the script in now you have aimbot or now you have wall hacks or speed hacks or something like that. And then there's like exploiting.
Right,
Like
right.
there's
Yeah,
certain
yeah.
stuff in the game that is not you cheating necessarily, but there's certain stuff that exists and that's okay that is legal in the game, with that shouldn't be there,
Right.
but you can use it to your
Loophole.
advantage.
It's a loophole.
Yeah, yeah, and that you can use it to your advantage. So
Yeah.
that's really what it is. It's just an exploit, but it's not really cheating, I would say, because
Yeah.
it's not against the rules
Right,
to
right.
do
That's
that.
right. I get that. But yeah, that just reminded me of that. But yeah, I mean, man, I mean, until someone's going to be able to walk through the power, Alex is going to continue to win.
There was
But
one guy, I think Bruno Silva.
yeah, it wasn't in the UFC though. It was his first UFC. It was his first MMA match, right? And he lost it. And the guy just kept eating them. I mean, very, very likely, bro. He was probably juiced. To be honest with you, I mean, you saw the fight, right? I mean, he kept
Hmm.
eating the shots. I mean,
Yeah.
there are guys that have chins like that. Usually, well, there's a lot of guys that can just eat shots to the chin, but you touch them in the
Yeah, yeah.
body, they will fall, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Dudes that you could just destroy to the body, but once you touch them on their chin, they start to go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
there are guys like that, But what do you know what competition that was in, or what promotional company when he fought first?
Oh shoot, my whole thing just that was the UFC, bro.
Was it?
It was yeah,
Oh,
it was Santos versus Ankalaev. It was Thiago Santos versus
and
Magomed
Alex
Ankalaev.
Pira lost like that, and they gave him a chance again. That you
Yeah,
serious?
yeah, but
Wow,
that
they're
was in 2022. You know,
bro. Come on, bro.
that was last year. That was March 12th. I mean, so yeah, but I mean, it was because of the story, bro. It's
they
because of the
really,
story.
really, really like bet on this guy. I
I
mean,
mean,
it came through,
Bruno
but
Silva, he lost to Gerald Mearshart after that by submission, and then he beat Brad Tavares. He actually finished Brad Tavares in April. I said almost said August. In April, he finished Brad Tavares. And that was on the same night as Pavlovich and Blade. Oh, that was the night that Curtis Blades got knocked out by
uh,
Pavlovich.
but Pavlovich.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Bro,
that night.
I think you should refresh, bro, because you're lagging bad.
Really? Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know what's up. I think it's just the.
Uh,
Hold
while
on.
we're here, like the video, subscribe. You feel me for watching? Why are you just watching, bro? Just like the video. It's easy. It's free. You know what I'm saying? It's very easy to do. Just like the video and subscribe. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. You feel me? Simple, simple stuff. Simple stuff, guys. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it back on.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think I know why that's happening.
What you got Netflix going in the background, bro?
Nah, bro. Nah. Nah. I don't even use Netflix anymore. Not gonna lie. Uh,
Got Crunchyroll now?
huh?
You got
No,
Crunchyroll?
bro. It's the only thing open. Yeah. Yeah. It was the background. It was me running the background made it lag.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Like I don't know what that's about, but
Yeah, it is what it
that's what
is.
it was.
But yeah, man, I think so I you know what? I actually give Jamal Hill. I got Jamal Hill in the next fight, to be honest with you. And the thing is,
Bro,
man,
same
Jerry
nah,
did
bro.
good.
Listen to me. We
But
just talked about that, and you said that you think he would lose, though.
yeah, well, but that was months ago. Um,
No, it
but watch,
wasn't,
yes, what are you talking about? That
nigga.
was
It
when he
was
fought close.
this
That's when
weekend.
Jamal
I,
Hill.
we talked. I swear
When
to
did we
God,
talk
said
about this fight? This is
sat.
the first.
No,
No, we saw.
Sunday.
Did we? Maybe I said that. I don't know. Maybe I did
I
say
think
that.
because I said, "Oh, I got Jamal Hill in the rematch." No,
Really?
I think I just said. I mean,
I don't remember saying that. To be honest with you, I mean it's possible, but I don't remember
you're
saying that.
saying you said that you don't. You're not a believer in Jamal Hill. Is what you said.
Well,
You said like you said you didn't like his defense.
I don't like his defense. But the way maybe I said that. I don't know, but what I'm saying now is at least I do have Jamal Hill. I think he honestly has a good chance of beating him. I think that Jamal Hill is tougher than Jury. He gets hit less. Um, but man, I got to give it
Well,
to Jury, man.
Jamal Hill has serious power too. I mean,
And
Jamal Hill
he has power.
knocked out Johnny Walker, bro.
Right. Yeah, big guy. You know,
Hmm.
big guy. But man, I just gotta say, I was so impressed with Jury. Though he got knocked out, appreciate the craft. See, this is what people always, you got to be a real fan to appreciate the craft.
His
Yes,
crazy movement.
bro. I mean, it was, bro. He was lighting Alex up.
Niggas tap straight.
He was lighting Alex up on the feet in that second round. He was doing very good, bro. I was genuinely very impressed at that fight. You know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
but like they say, man, it only if you get knocked out, nothing matters. You know what I'm saying? What is that saying that we say? You know what I'm talking about?
Uh,
All anyone remembers is if you got knocked out or not. Pretty much is what the meaning is. You know what I'm saying? Like the video. But do you know that there's a saying that there's a saying, but
I mean, the only one that I'm thinking of that's even along the lines of what you're saying is like you take a black belt in jujitsu and like you punch him, he's a brown belt. Punch him again, he's a purple belt. That's the only thing. That's the only one that I mean. What everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
oh, it's not that one. It's not that one. It's something to do with if you get knocked out, not like no one remembers what you did before then. You could be winning. You could be winning the round, like just like Deontay Wilder, man. Deontay Wilder has literally lost like majority of rounds in a fight. I think it was with Luis Ortiz. This is back in the day, and he will knock the dude out at the last round, and that's all you remember. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, you can't get knocked out, man. You just can't get knocked out, guys. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's no one remembers anything. See, we remember because we're combat sports pundits. You feel me? We love the craft of it. We know what it's like to at least step inside the ring. You know what I'm saying? We know what it's like to, you know what I'm saying, to put the gloves on. So we might, but most people, bro, all they want to see and all they're gonna remember is you get knocked out and you on the floor, and then and everyone going saying, "Whoa!" And Dana and Joe Rogan and Daniel Cormier on the you know what I'm saying, going like this, like, bro, like that's all they're gonna remember.
Mhm.
That's all that they remember, bro. So
That's what I mean. That's all. Anybody who didn't watch the fight, that's all they're gonna know about.
that's all they're gonna know about. That's all they're gonna
Like if
talk
you get,
about.
yeah, absolutely. If you get knocked out, nobody's gonna be
Oh, you gotta
putting
watch.
it.
You gotta watch the
Nobody's
30
gonna be
seconds right
like,
before it. You gotta watch the
yeah,
second. No, like no, that's not.
like,
It's not
oh
it.
man, you gotta watch the ninth round, dude.
Right? Yeah. Like, no one says that. No one says that. I mean, we
Yeah,
might. We might. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? Because we
yeah.
okay. Like look at this. Look at you know. But no one is hitting your phone up, bro. Okay, look, he got knocked out in the next round, but like, yo, 5 minutes before this, bro, it was crazy. He was putting on a show. That shit don't, you know. So it's like, but it was nice though. I just have to say that. But I think Jamal can do it. I really do think Jamal can do it. I think he has the power to do. Man, I think he has the power to put him away because, bro, I'm telling you, he's there to be hit, Alex, and he can be hurt. He doesn't have a great chin. I can't call him chinny, but he doesn't have a great chin. He was hurt numerous times in that second round.
So I think why he got knocked out with Adesanya is because he was he was cutting too much weight. So
See, and I've heard that before, right? But then I watched this fight, right? And I see what's his name, Jiri on the brink of stopping him. Had he went a little bit more, do you know what I'm getting at? Because he was at 205, and he was still looking, getting hit and being wobbly on the legs. Yeah,
hmm,
but he went into survival mode, and what I'm saying? Yeah,
true.
this the kid watcher in the channel in the chat says you are right about Alex having no. He don't got no defense. He's there to be hit consistently. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Yeah,
video,
yeah.
guys, subscribe. So his power saves him. And I'm not saying he's not great, but what I'm
No,
saying is that his
I think you're right. I think that no, you're 100% right. I mean, like even if you look at his kickboxing career, he knocked so many dudes out. He
that
knocked
left
so
hook,
many dudes out. I
that
mean,
left hook,
the left hook, even the right hand, like he in the knees, he knocked a lot of dudes out.
a lot of
And
people out.
he knocked out Jason Wilness, he beat Adesanya
Yeah,
in a
really.
controversial. Jason Wilness beat him in a. I watched that fight.
Hold
I
on to that
mean,
thought. Hold on to that thought.
yeah.
Watcher says, "What do you think of the stoppage?" Me and Micah both agreed that it was early. It was an early stoppage. Mike, I'll say I personally think that it would have went to the third round had it not gotten stopped. Possibly he could have been stopped in a couple seconds later. But I think it was definitely what do they call it, an early stoppage. Michael, what do you really reiterate to the
I
people
mean,
watching now?
I do think this. Oh shit! I'm like, I'm like, where's that voice coming from? I pulled it up on my phone. No, I do think it was the stoppage was early, but I still think that he. I was watching. I do still think that he would have
Gotta
gotten
stop
the
him.
finish, but I mean, I still he Yuri could have was still fighting. Yuri was still
Yeah,
fighting.
and
He should have
yeah.
had. It's a championship fight. You
That's what I'm
know,
saying. It's a
he should
championship fight. Let them fight.
he should have
He
had some
wasn't.
time to
He
recover.
wasn't right. And my thing is right. And the main thing I think right is for referees to really take note on. Okay, if someone's getting beat up, I mean, just like it's like Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. A fight like that, okay,
Mhm.
stop the fight. But okay, he got dropped. I mean, it wasn't. I mean, it looked bad. I won't lie, but like he wasn't gone though. Like he was still. He had his mind right. So I'm like, okay, so it's a championship fight. Let them fight. You know, until obviously someone is unresponsive and stuff like that. Like I'm telling, man, if I was a referee, bro, I'm letting them fight, bro, to the death. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
To
Like,
the
no, I'm playing, but like I'm definitely letting them fight though. Like I'm letting them fight. Even though
mm.
watch the guy get like 16
I mean,
elbows to the face, and I'll be like, yo, I'm like, are you? Can you fight? Can you? No, I'm playing.
he's had a few
Yeah.
early stoppages, bro. I mean, with Alex Pereira, I mean,
Do you think? Do you think
not a
the
few,
Izzy?
a couple,
Do you
Uh,
think the Izzy first Izzy fight was early?
a little, a little.
Yeah,
I think the
that was
first
like,
Izzy fight was a little. Obviously, the second one was, that wasn't,
oh,
well, it
you
was,
out,
it was
sleep,
out
he's
cold, but
gone out to
but
cold.
like, but nah, in the first fight, it was a little early because Izzy, he had gotten dropped. He got dropped, but he was still moving at the,
Did he get
at
dropped in that fifth round? Oh, he did. Yeah, he
I
did.
mean,
He did.
he didn't go down from an immediate punch, but
Uh,
he got
got hurt.
hit.
You got visibly hurt.
He was
Yeah,
wobbly and went down. But it wasn't on the contact. But he got. I think that would have, that if that happened, then yeah, it would be. It should have been stopped when it was stopped. But he got hit. He was wobbly. He got
yeah.
down. He was
He was
recovering
no,
in my opinion.
he was he was on his feet. He had his mind. He was
Mhm.
what I'm saying, he had his mind. He had his composure. What I'm saying, his legs they take a little bit of time to come back, right? But he was moving, he was dodging, he was maneuvering. I definitely think it was a little bit early. Um, I kept telling him to get out of the corner, but it's funny that the second fight, that's how he got the knockout, was
Yeah.
actually going into the corner.
Yeah, I mean, he
So
knew because like you said, what you said about him is very true. Like his offense is his defense very much. I mean, he's just a come forward. Like
come forward, guy.
same way he walks out is how he fights.
Literally,
the same
literally,
way, the same
like
way he walks out. Like
come on.
he just comes forward. So I think Izzy knew that, and Izzy's obviously extremely technical, and he knew that. He practiced that exact thing. He
Right,
drilled that
right.
exact thing,
He had to, man. Yeah, he
'cause he
had
knew
to.
he knew what he was going to do. He knew what he was
Yeah,
going to do,
yeah.
like, he said that if he, or he knew that if he played possum, Alex was going to open himself up,
Which is
and
what he does every time.
mhm,
Every time he
he
opens
died.
himself up so much. And all
Yeah.
you gotta do is counter him. If you have an excellent counter puncher, and what's his name, Jamal, better take note. He needs to work on his counter puncher. Though I think he's already a pretty good. Or would you agree? He's already a pretty good counter puncher, right? Would you
Yeah,
agree?
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I
He
think if
can
he
he counters with multiple shots as well.
right,
He
right.
doesn't
It's not
just
just
count
one shot.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's not just one shot, which is very
Mhm.
good. And I think that's gonna. He just again, it's something where, and we've talked about this in our earlier shows. There's certain punches, certain guys that you cannot afford to get cleanly hit by, right? Alex is one of those guys,
Mhm.
right? You cannot afford it. Why don't test the power out. Don't
Yeah.
you know what I'm
You
saying?
don't need
Because
to.
you don't need
You
to,
don't
because
need to.
the evidence is there. He can
Mhm.
crack,
Mhm.
right? So you
Knock
just
you
but
out.
you can right. So unless you want to go to like you got to be able, your defense has to be super duper on point, right? Now your toughness. I don't know whether I like I said I think that Jamal is tougher than Yuri, so I think he'll be okay.
But yeah,
But
man, that
we've
Glover
uh,
fight was one of the best
with
fights.
Jamal.
Yeah, Glover and Jamal Hill, bro,
Yeah, I think
one
it
of the
was
best fights.
I think it was a great display of skill.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
you
'Cause
know,
Glover's tough too, bro.
yeah. Sorry. Okay, in that sense, yeah, yeah, no, yeah, definitely,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, definitely. It was.
I mean, also just a great fight in terms of like these guys. They both wanted it so bad. They both wanted it so bad, and they were both they were both just not going away.
No, no, they
But
kept on coming at each other.
Jamal Hill, he just had that, extra,
Yeah,
you
I mean
know
he has power. He has youth on his side. On his
yeah,
side, he
yeah.
has the dog on his side. Well, actually, they both had dog in them. But very much on Glover's side, but he's got the he has more attributes, especially right now. You know what I'm saying? Um, I mean, this salute to Glover, of course, the way that he, was eating them shots because he's a tough, tough guy for sure.
Hmm.
Tough guy for sure. But yeah, I think Jamal can do it. I think Jamal can do it. He's well, how he man, there's a lot of variables to this fight, man. There's a lot of variables to this fight, and he's got to watch out for that front kick, or was the back kick? I don't know what the terms are in. Was it lead kick
Uh,
that he
from
kept
who?
tagging from Alex that he kept on tagging Yuri with? Bro, we gotta say this about Yuri, bro. Yuri was
Wait, was a teep? Was it like it was like a push kick? Did he
no, it
spin?
was like no, it was like the leg from rear kick on the behind, and he was like like a regular strong kick, like
Oh, that was just a leg kick.
yeah, I guess that's yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
no, 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 absolutely, and that's like Alex Pereira, he has that, he had his leg kick is very interesting. Even Izzy said that he was having trouble with, and that's really
Bro,
that was the difference maker in the first fight, was he
it
hurt
looked
him because
disgusting. It looked
his
disgusting.
his kick is like more of a, Dutch style kick, more than like a Thai style kick.
Okay,
So,
okay. Can you break that down?
yeah, so like with the Thai kick, it is more like there's more rotation and there's more power in it, but it's very
Oh, okay.
it's like there's
More
more
predictable.
there's more. So I mean, damn.
You're able to see it, right?
Well, yeah, you're able to see it more because there's like it's like with a Thai kick is it's like 1, 2, 3, 4. So like one is you step in or you
Okay,
hop in.
okay.
But you step in and then like you step in with your league leg and you turn
Keep
your
going.
foot
Watch the like the video, guys. Like the video. Keep going, Micah.
and
Well, like the video.
yeah,
Subscribe.
and you turn your foot basically in the direction that you're kicking, that your leg is swinging. So that's one is your step in or your hop in. Two is your actual kick. And the kick with this one, it comes around more. Like it comes around and it lands harder. And then three is is for you to step back on the leg that you kick with, and then four is you retract your lead leg. You retract your lead leg, and you end up back in your stance. And with the Dutch style kick, it comes straighter. Like there's not as much rotation in the hips. It comes in more at like an angle like this, and it's faster, and it's harder to tell that it's coming. But if you can land in the in the right spot, or the wrong spot, depending on who you are, if you're getting kicked, it's you got kicked in the wrong spot, for you. But if you
Watcher. What press conference are you talking about? Are you talking about Shakur Stevenson and Edwin De Los Santos? Because if you are, that Micah, there's no big fight this weekend, right? For UFC, no.
no,
Okay, so he has to be talking about Edwin De Los Santos versus Shakur
or
Stevenson.
he's actually, I mean, he could be talking about
Was there a big conference?
Sean O'Malley and Cheeto Vera,
But there was no
because
press
they
conference today. Oh, you talking about
they
Anthony
did a
Joshua. You talking about Anthony
yeah,
Joshua. Truth be told, bro, I didn't watch it because I was absolutely disgusted with the fact that they're going to be both on the same card and they're not fighting Anthony and Deontay. And I fully blame Anthony Joshua. But I was absolutely just disgusted. I did see the pictures. I did see some of the videos on how Wilder and Anthony Joshua were in the same place, which I'm pretty sure is the first time they've ever been like in the same room. Because I think I think it happened like a couple years ago, bro, and they were actually trying to keep Wilder away from Anthony. But I'm telling you, bro, Anthony is terrified of Wilder, bro. He's terrified. He's a scared guy. He is scared. And they're gonna keep on doing this facade and this keep on with this narrative saying that Anthony Joshua is not ready. Even the fans gonna keep saying that he's not ready. Yeah, okay, so Archer did confirm. Yeah, it was the first time they have met. Yeah, but they were supposed to meet years ago, and the one time they actually hid Anthony Joshua from Wilder. Wilder was trying to find him and all that stuff like that. Yeah, Wilder's a respectful guy, man. You know what I'm saying? Um, like he's not gonna. He want to break bread with his brother. As simple as that. He want to break bread. He want to make money. And these guys, Anthony Joshua, man, and Eddie Hearn, they don't want to lose to Wilder. That's the thing. They don't want to. It's such a bad. It's because the way you lose to Wilder is going to be very brutal, right? I mean, I get it. It's going to be. He'd rather lose to Usyk. He'd rather lose to Fury. He'd rather lose to someone else. Andy Ruiz was an anomaly. No one thought that was going to happen, right? But if he's going to fight Wilder, most people know what most likely is going to happen, and it's going to be ugly. Watcher says Joshua got pissed today at Jarrell Miller and Otto Wallen. Well, first of all, Anthony Joshua is mentally unstable. Let's get that out there. He's mentally unstable. Every time ever since he lost to Usyk, Micah, did you watch the thing, the breakdown that he had when he first lost to Usyk?
No.
Oh, no, it was the second fight. No, it was the second fight.
Oh, you mean Joshua?
Yeah, Anthony Joshua. Did you watch that?
No.
When he took.
I mean, I remember the after exactly. Just after the fight.
Yeah, remember he took Usyk's flag.
Oh, you mean breakdown as in like a mental break? I thought you meant like he break down, like him breaking down what happened. But
no, he's mental breakdown. You don't remember that? Yeah. You never saw that?
No, I did.
Oh yeah. So he's unstable. His psyche has been broken due to being beaten outpointed in almost every aspect by a smaller dude, someone that he was supposed to be able to beat. And now, I don't think his confidence is not even near enough to fight Wilder. And so I know Wilder's been trying to pursue this fight for years. And I think they're there. If everything goes as plans for Wilder, he fights Joseph Parker, he beats him, and then they have a 2-fight deal with Anthony Joshua. That's the best case scenario for Wilder. Worst case scenario or best case scenario for Joshua is he keeps leading Wilder on until Wilder is over 40, right? Or he keeps trying to get Wilder to fight other dudes so that he possibly loses, and then he definitely doesn't have to fight Wilder again or Wilder at all. These are things that they're going to try to do because it's been years, and now even his fans will say, oh, Wilder or Anthony Joshua is not ready for Wilder. Well, when is he going to be ready? Because his fight is about 7 years too late already. This fight should have happened in 2016, 2015, 2017 era. So
boxing, brother.
It's boxing. It is boxing.
That's boxing.
Yeah. And Watcher says the plan is to age him. Yeah, the plan is to age him out. But Michael, what do they say? I'm pretty sure the power is the last thing to leave.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Power's the last thing to leave. So he gonna have that right hand still coming for AJ, man. I mean, he can't hide. I personally, I've given up on the fight. I'm not excited for it. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Yeah, man. I just wish there wasn't this culture in boxing where everybody was afraid to lose.
Right.
Well, because bro, think about it, bro. If Anthony Joshua was an MMA fighter, you think that he would have had the breakdown that he had? No. Like if he was an MMA fighter in the UFC, it doesn't.
Oh, I get what you're saying. Like you make a great point. You make a great point. Break that down. Break that down a little more. I can break down the boxing side though, but I know exactly what you mean.
Just in MMA, there's not this like
so much emphasis.
Obviously, yes. If you're an undefeated fighter, yeah. That looks good. But there's not. It depends who you lose to. Like that's the thing. Like that's not as much of a thing in boxing. It's like just if you lose
to anybody,
it's just so black and white. Like it's just such a black and white mentality. Like oh, either you're the best or you're garbage.
Yeah, it's trash. And this is why I hate the fans because you got a guy like Spence right now. This is not the best example because Spence did get dog walked. He got destroyed, right? But you have a dude like Spence where he was a very dominant fighter. Now, though he lacked things fundamentally and he lacked certain skills, he convincingly beat everyone he fought. There was no controversial decisions. There was no, close. I mean, okay, close fight was with Sean Porter, but he still edged it out and won fair and square, no questions
Mhm.
asked. Right, you knocked him down in the 11th round, and that was all she wrote.
Yeah.
You have a fighter like. Hey, okay, all right. So we want to go here. Okay, Tiki Taka Baal says AJ will KO Wilder. Wilder can't box for one trick pony with a trash resume. Okay. So why hasn't? So what about AJ's resume? Okay, who has AJ fought? Who has AJ lost to? Deontay. Last time I checked, Deontay Wilder only lost to one man. You know what I'm saying? He lost to one man, which was considered to be the best heavyweight in the world. So let's not talk about resumes, because AJ has lost twice to a cruiserweight fighter and once to an oversized Mexican dude that no one knew. So let's be real now. You know what I'm saying? Come on. You know what I'm saying? Let's be real now. They both have fought okay guys, right? They both have fought decent guys. They both have fought it doesn't matter who they fought. We want them to fight each other. Let's stop talking about resumes and all that stuff. That stuff is irrelevant. Okay? Let's not do the stuff that they did with Spence and Crawford about, oh, Crawford don't have no resume. That stuff is obsolete. We don't care about that. Clearly, we want to see two lines go ahead. We don't care about who they fought before. We don't care about who they're going to fight in the future. We want these two guys to fight. Okay? So Tiki Taka, let's get out of here with all that bull. And if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. Click the link because it's right there. You know what I'm saying? We can get it. You feel me? So but what I was saying was, you got a guy like Errol Spence, right?
Mm-hmm.
And again, this is not the best example because Errol Spence did get destroyed. But you got guys saying that Errol Spence is awful. Like, I mean, look, Micah, you got guys on Errol Spence's side, and as soon as he loses, they jump ship. And they say he is off, like he would never had a chance, right? So, and you make a great point that in MMA, there was not so much emphasis on that. Right? If you lose, you lose, but you live to fight another day.
Mm-hmm. The fans have so much more respect.
Yeah,
the fans in MMA have so much more respect for like what the guys are doing.
That's
And
what I'm saying.
there's many reasons that we could talk about, just like the difference in the sport. It's you take a lot more damage, it's more people look at it as like a real fight.
Right. You know what? You make a great point that could very well be. Well, you know what? Okay, that's one facet. But to be honest, if I'm being honest with you, bro, I think honestly what it is, bro, is I think, to me, I think the main difference is that UFC, UFC is more something where more people are united with. Boxing is way too divided. You have boxing is extremely racist, even though MMA is as well. But MMA, UFC, we can be like we can actually become.
I wouldn't even say is racist. So just say that people have allegiances to like.
Well, yes. No, right. There's no issues with that. There's no issue with that. But okay, let me rephrase it. There's more racists in boxing versus in MMA, because you have dudes that no matter what one person does, if they don't look like them or if they don't like the way they do look, there could be nothing the guy does, and nothing could be satisfied, right? That's why Floyd never really got the credit until after he retired. I mean, I know some people that won $40,000 in the whole career of Floyd because dudes kept betting that their favorite fighter would beat him. But the point I'm trying to make is that in boxing, there's too much things that divide people. But in MMA and UFC, like I remember I watched the fight with Alex Pereira and Izzy, the second fight.
Yeah,
man, that fight, like I said, I will never forget that fight. I'm gonna be telling my kids in the future about it. I still got the video, you know what I'm saying? But there was a random ass dude in the bar. Me and him looked at each other. We literally just instantly dapped each other up. Like it was just like a camaraderie.
Yeah,
he wasn't black. You know what I'm saying? He didn't look like me. It was just
the UFC is much better at marketing and much better at storytelling. Much better.
Much better at storytelling.
So obviously and the thing is, this is what, like that fight, him knocking out Periera, that is like the fucking that's it's like the ending of a movie, bro.
Yeah, yes,
That is
yes.
like the ending of a movie.
Ending of a movie, man. He could have retired then and there, and he would have
Yeah,
been cemented in history. Oh, he already is,
bro.
but like, yeah,
Because
you make
what?
a great point.
That was their fourth fight, you
Fourth
know?
fight, and that was the one that put the bow on the gift.
Yeah.
That was the one that put the bow on. Like, man, it like you just explained it the best. It was an ending to a movie. It was such a redemption story,
Hmm.
which is why I wanted it in the first fight, right? But
Yeah.
hey, we can't get lucky. You know what I'm
But
saying?
that's what I'm saying. Like, even though he lost to Bruno Silva, like, of course he's still gonna. They're still gonna build him up. Like, cause
Right.
that's their thing, bro.
Oh, okay. You
That
know what? You make even another great point. Yeah.
that's
And
their
and they're not.
thing,
And
bro.
yeah, you're right. You're right. And they bet on him. And like I said, they weren't wrong. They weren't
Yeah.
wrong.
Cause
You
now
know,
this man has had the belt in two freaking divisions.
two divisions. Two
You know?
divisions.
Yeah.
Two divisions. Like I said, man. Again, like I said, man. Like salute to a man. Like I said, he's until someone's gonna be able to. Well, I guess we already talked about that. So that already did. What? So what? Where's Bruno Silva right now? Like, what's going on with him?
Like I said, he fought. I mean, he's lost his last two.
Okay.
He's lost his last two. The last guy that he fought, I can't remember. I just know that the last time he won was in 2022 with Brad Tavares. He beat Brad Tavares. But give me
Okay.
1 second, and I'll tell you right now because I forgot. I just looked at it not that long ago. The
Watcher says
last
I still support Errol. Yeah, man, I love Errol Spence, man. I'll always ride for Errol Spence, even though I'm a Bud fan. I'm still a Spence fan. I'm not jumping ship. I just think that Bud is the better fighter. But continue, Michael.
Yeah, the last guy he fought. What the hell is this, dude? The last guy he fought was Magomedov, bro. What is
Oh,
wrong
okay.
with ESPN? Thank you. Yeah, the last dude he fought was Magomedov. That was on the Makachev Volkanovski.
Person,
Uh,
really?
that was actually just UFC 294. He fought Magomedov. He fought Shara
Wait,
Magomedov.
wait. Who? Oh, okay, I thought you were talking about the one dude. I'm thinking Ankalev or whatever his name is.
No, not Ankalaev. Ankalaev is Magomed. No, that's Magomed Ankalaev. This guy is Shara Magomedov. That's the one eyed dude, bro.
Oh, that's the one-eyed dude.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
He was on the prelims. Yeah, it had to
I
be on the
think so.
prelims
Yeah,
because
yeah, 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 yeah.
they be having fights that ain't nobody be going right
We
under the
have
radar.
yeah, bro. They have good fights that people, they always got good fight. Even this, not this weekend, but the
Okay, hold on. Hey, we got someone. This guy's funny. Wilder, he says Wilder fighting AJ's leftover. Mind out, Parker. Don't beat Wilder. He got zero boxing skills. That's why Fury kept battering Wilder. When AJ KOs Wilder, then I will come on here and talk, man. No problem. First of all, AJ is fighting Otto Wallen, which Wilder knocked out already.
yeah. What's
What are
gonna
these guys
happen? What's
talking
gonna
about?
happen? What's gonna happen if AJ loses though? That's gonna be.
Here's the thing about it, right? And this is what pisses me off. Because if AJ does lose, we're still going to want to see the fight. You know why? Because
Mhm.
we know he's not the best. We know he's not even in the conversation of being the best. It's more so something that we just want to see the fight already happen already.
It's
We're
styles.
it's listen, man. AJ is way too scared and like I mean, not even just like like mentally scared. I mean, physically scared to fight Wilder. Like the way he fights would be hell with Wilder. He doesn't have the what's it called the meanness in him, right? Because he could have stopped Usyk, but he doesn't have that he's not a mean fighter. You got to be mean, bro. You can't be, you know what I'm saying? You
Hmm.
just you know what I'm saying? He just don't have it in him. He don't have that grit in him. It's just not in him, bro. Whenever you see him fight, he just doesn't have that killer instinct. That's what I want to say. The killer instinct. You know what I'm saying? Um so if he fights Wilder, I mean, it's going to be a bad night for AJ, which is why I'm saying, look, As long as they pay AJ, you know what I'm saying? But you're willing to fight other dudes and you're willing to get beat by other dudes for less money. You know what I'm saying? I don't, these guys just, go ahead and take the 20, 30 million, go get knocked out by Wilder and like call it a day. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But don't go out here and, and lose to a cruiserweight. Don't go do that. You're gonna look better getting knocked out by Wilder. They get outboxed in 12 rounds to a cruiserweight. Wouldn't you agree? Because to me, he's not on no greatest list. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
You got outboxed 24 rounds. Outboxed.
How long did he have the belt for?
He had the belt for he had a decent reign. He fought he beat Charles Martin and then he had the IBF belt. He beat aged out Klitschko. He beat, to be honest, bro, those are his best fights. Those are his best wins. Klitschko, which was aged out, and after Fury beat him as well. And I'd probably say Charles Martin, which is probably his best fights, his best wins at least. Mm-hmm. Two dudes.
What he was saying, Wallen has never faced Wilder.
I could have sworn that Wallen fought Wilder and Wallen fought and Wallen got knocked out, but I could be confusing them. Either way, it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Wilder wants to fight him. You know what I'm saying? We've seen it before. You know, who's really bluffing? It's AJ. You know what I'm saying? It's AJ. It's AJ and Eddie. We keep hearing that what's his name is not ready for Wilder. When is he ever going to be ready? You know what I'm saying? When is he ever going to be ready? Why hasn't AJ fought Fury? Huh? We know Fury wanted to fight him. Why hasn't AJ done that? Why has AJ not done anything he said he's going to do? Why did AJ have a mental breakdown when he lost to a cruiserweight? These are all questions. He says
they put their identity and live in winning, bro. Like, and the thing is with MMA, bro. I mean, they love to win fights but for a lot of fighters, their entire identity is not in winning. It's just in fighting. If you look at Tony Ferguson, that man has lost how many fights, and he's the most confident person I've ever seen in my life.
Love it. I do love it, but I do love it, like the confidence, but I don't like the way he's getting hurt. But
I mean, and he has his next. Excuse me,
Patty.
Yeah, he's supposed to fight Patty, and I think that's appropriate for him. I think that's something that he can win.
That'd be good. I'm really rooting for him. The kid says I'm vexed. Sure. AJ. He said I'm vexed. AJ ain't fighting him now. To be honest, I agree with you, because AJ smokes him easier than Fury smokes Wilder. And you talking like Usyk don't outskill Wilder and beat him. See, you keep talking about skill. This is not UFC. Okay, skill matters more in the UFC, right? Boxing is a full-on sport and game that you learn. Okay, if you got to go 12 rounds with a person that can knock your head off in one shot, all they got to do is touch your chin. If you cannot, you have 36 minutes. You cannot dodge all those punches. If Usyk fights Wilder, he's getting knocked out. I don't care about the skill. Yeah, he might be able to outbox Wilder. All Wilder has to do is be right once. That's it. He don't gotta, play the jab thing with all night. We know Wilder can get down. We know Wilder got that killer instinct. All right? It's you know what I'm saying? If he can catch Fury every single time they fought, he can catch Usyk. Let's be real. He's knocked down every single opponent or knocked them out. Every single opponent he's ever faced. You tell me he can't knock out a cruiserweight? Come on. Let's be real now. Usyk is probably the most skilled in heavyweight division. I don't have an issue with saying that. That's the fact. But again,
you mean not the most skilled?
No. I think he probably is the most pure skill in the division. Usyk. Yeah, Usyk is probably the most purely skilled.
Okay.
But that doesn't mean he's going to beat all the guys. Skill is not the only thing that's going to do it. You know what I'm saying?
Because I mean, bro, I would say that Lomachenko is probably
Lomachenko, yeah, he's extremely skilled.
He's one of the most skilled. I mean,
Yeah. No, you see, and that's the thing about it. I'm glad you brought him up because he is one of the most skilled, right? But you know he lacks, right?
strategy.
He lacks strategy. He lacks the strategy. Because if he had strategy in the Teal fight and in the Devin fight, he would have came out doing what he did in the 8th round, in the 1st round. He lacks strategy. If you do not have, if something is lacking, you have the ability to lose. Okay? Simple as that. Just like Wilder was able to lose to Fury, the guy that was doing all sorts of different tactics, cheating. But we won't have to go into that. But you know what I'm saying? He was able to lose because Fury was able to have a couple more ways to win than Deontay Wilder. Right? But again, not everyone is Fury. Fury is a 6'9", 270-pound fighter. Okay? That's an anomaly. You're not going to get that again. So I don't want, you know what I'm saying? And again, we just need to see the fight. We can argue all day. We just need to see the fight. That's all we want to see. But again, the fight's not happening. I highly doubt it will. And if it does happen, they're going to try to fight Wilder after he's 43 years old, right? And that's just going to be a disservice to the fans.
Bad knees,
bro. Like you know, like he's not going to be the same, man. And then watch, you're going to come back now. So. But we over the hour, man.
Well,
you guys already know.
Watch it be like freaking Mike Tyson and freaking
Roy Jones.
Yeah, Roy Jones.
Listen, like if it doesn't happen 2 years from now, that's what we're gonna get in 10 years. I'll tell you that right now. 10 to 15 years, that's what we're gonna get. Because Wilder still always fight. You know what I'm saying? He just got that dog in him. But we gonna end it here, guys. Again, like and subscribe for more content, guys. You know what I'm saying? Like and subscribe, man. We really appreciate it. Again, hit that. If you guys want to debate, talk, or chop it up, the link is here. You feel me? So you guys don't have to, hide behind the screen.
Hey,
we're here.
Stop, bro. Y'all, man, this man always talking crazy, man. You need a sobering influence. That's why I'm here.
That's right. He here to level me out. But you guys already know, man. We out. Peace.